Hi folks, Larry Winget here, back with another episode of Ask Larry Anything, the series where you can ask Larry anything. Anything about life, business, success, parenting, relationships, money. You name it, you can ask it. You want to know something about me? Just ask it. Let's get started. And by the way, if you want to ask me a question, just write in to info@larrywinget.com. Again, info@larrywinget.com, and I will eventually get to your question. This week, boy, this is a doozy, and it's an issue facing a lot of couples. But this one, holy crap. Here it is. I'm getting ready to marry a guy that I've been dating for 3.5 years, and not only are we getting married, but I gave him 49% of my company that we do run together and are very successful at running. He did not invest any money, stocks or bonds or whatever in the company, but he's helped me grow and make the company more profitable over the last 3 years, so I will give credit where credit is due. Doesn't sound to me like you gave credit, sounds to me like you gave him half your company. We both have homes that we each rent out, and then we have a home together. He also has some hunting land in another state he wasn't able to hunt on, so decided instead of making a payment every month that he would just sell it. He got $31,000 profit from the land. He spent $17,000 of it in the last 2 months on things mostly for himself, and maybe a total of $1,500 on the home that we have together. He also bought me a wedding ring on payments at 0% interest. I don't understand why he just didn't pay for it in full. I asked him about all of the money from the last time we spoke because he told me he had about $20,000 and now he has roughly $12,000. I'm a bit upset. Well, gee, that's a lot. You're a bit upset? I'd be a whole lot upset. We both talked about investing the money or just saving the majority of it. Since we are a couple in December, we're going to be a married couple. Really, in December? You're weeks away from marrying this idiot. When I asked what he had spent all the money on, he basically told me it was none of my business, and how he had worked hard all of his life and that his money was his money and he wasn't going to have me or any other woman tell him how to save or spend his money. How do you respond to that, ladies? He's not going to have any woman tell him how to save or spend his money. His money's his money. What say do I have in this situation, if any? If any! And how would you or your wife approach this with each other? I'm hoping for some advice on how to approach this with him. Well, what do you have to say? You have to say, hit the road, Jack. I'm not marrying your sorry ass. You're a loser. This is called financial infidelity. He's lying to you about the money he has. When you go into a marriage, any relationship, a committed relationship, you have to be open about money. Money is the #1 reason people end up getting divorced, and you're not even married yet, and we already have dishonesty going on. You may say you love him. Trust me, you're going to end up getting hurt in the long run from this jerk. So dump him now. Your say in this situation is goodbye. Say that to him. Take back the 49%. By the way, you might have screwed yourself on that deal because it's real hard to take back 49%. But you do not want to be in a committed relationship with someone who says, by God, I'm not going to have any woman tell me what to do with my money. I work hard for my money. Really? That's what you want? Get out of this relationship with this guy. Please don't walk. Run away from him. Long term, you will be sorry. Now, you can go ahead and marry him if you want to, and you probably will. But I'm telling you, my prediction is long term, you will be sorry that you gave him 49% of your money, your company, and you will be sorry that you got into a marital relationship with a guy who's already lying to you before the marriage about the money and challenging you over you questioning him about where the money has gone. This will not end well. Walk away now. There you go. Probably not what you wanted to hear. Next one. I have a credit card debt of about $6,000. I make under $30,000 a year, and this salary entails 2 jobs, one full-time and the other part-time. Sometimes I just can't make it on this amount of money. I'm divorced and my 2 children are grown and out on their own. Thank goodness. I have transferred my credit card balances to cards that have 0 interest rate. I'm slowly reducing the debt by snowballing them one at a time. But I always seem to be in a pickle. I reduce the credit card balance, then something comes up. I try to save on a weekly basis, then I have to tap into the savings to pay a bill. I've used every frugal tip there is out there. I've reduced every bill that can possibly be negotiated. Do you have any other ideas that I can try? You know, you need to sell everything you've got, and you've probably already done it, but sell everything you've got to try to beat down the amount of money that you owe on the credit card balances. Credit cards are a problem because of that high interest rate, and eventually that zero balance goes away, and you're going to have a hard time getting another zero balance credit card. And zero balance credit cards, I don't think they're going to be around for very long. These credit card companies know that they don't have to offer those, and I don't think you're going to see those last much longer. You've got to do whatever you can to beat down the amount of credit card balance that you've got. Now, I understand your situation. You're already doing that. I don't have a lot of great advice for you because it sounds to me like you're doing all you can. But sell some stuff, cut back on your lifestyle. It sounds to me like you've already done that about all you can. I would say, yeah, you're in a pickle. And you're probably going to stay in a pickle unless you can figure out a way to make a little more money, live on a little less, until you can beat down those credit card balances. I wish I had a magic bullet, but there isn't one in your particular situation. I wish you the best. I feel for you. A lot of people are like that. Next, Larry, I've read a few of your books and was inspired to get off my ass and start my own business. Good for you. This year we celebrated our 1-year anniversary, and so far so good. Amazing. You made it a year. Most small businesses that are startups don't even make it that far. I once dragged a friend who was going through a rough period in his life to one of your presentations because sometimes the kick in the butt needs to come from someone else rather than a friend. You're right about that. It took a while, but now his head is more clear. Thank you. Again, I appreciate that. Here's the question. I started my own business. I didn't quit my day job. That's smart. If you're going to start a new business, don't quit your day job until that new business at least equals what you were making before. I see too many people say, oh, I'm going to get rich doing this, and they walk away from their day job. This doesn't work out so well, and then you're left with nothing. Don't do that. I work all day and run the business on the weekends. Again, smart. Accounting, inventory, website, Facebook updates, everything. I do it all. Good for you. But there are days I just get tired. Yes, you do. My question is, as a motivational speaker, what keeps you motivated on a weekly or daily basis? My commitments. I have a commitment to my commitments. And that commitment is what motivates me every single day to get up and do the right thing. Why? Because, by God, I said I would. I said I'd pay my bills, so I pay my bills. I have a commitment to my family, to my wife, to do my very best every single day so I can provide for them in the very best way I possibly can by utilizing all of my talents, my skills, and my efforts. That's what motivates me every single day. I read a lot of good stuff. I hang around a lot of good people. I don't listen to a lot of crap and a lot of negativity from the idiots out there. I stand firm on what I believe, and that's what keeps me going. Being authentic, knowing who I am, standing firm for my beliefs, not surrounding myself with any negativity, surrounding myself with smart people who also work hard for a living, and then I am committed to my commitments. I suggest that for everyone. Everyone, go out and get committed to your commitments. Do your best every single day. Hey, 3 questions. That's this week's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.